first of all, this is a simple method of ReWire, and a little bit of a description of what ReWire is. ReWire, the whole point of it is, so you'll be able to use two bits of software together, and you use the benefits of both bits of software. And you chain them together. You have one program which is a master program, which in this case will be logic, and you have a slave program which will be reason, or record, because the actual version of reason is called record. Now I'm going to show you how to do it. It's simple step by step. We open up Logic. So first of all, open up Logic Pro. I think everyone can do that. Yeah. So that's good. Now when we open up Logic Pro, I'm going to open up a blank song. Also, there's a few things which usually you'll probably get wrong almost every time, because you'll forget it because it seems like a simple thing and you'll forget it, which is why this screencast will be good. First thing to do on Logic, create a new song, okay? Create a blank one. And what I will do is I'll actually create a software instrument. Yeah, that's all right. I'll create this. So we have a track from scratch. Now, the first thing you need to do is go on Mixer, okay? On Mixer, you have a part here which is called Options, and you go create new auxiliary channel strips, right? Now, this is basically just something I want you to copy when you do it next time. And with this, with these channel strips, you'll create a stereo one, and you'll do your input. Going down here will be ReWire Mix LR, okay? This is the bit which everyone always forgets. So the first thing you have to do, create auxiliary channel strip, create one that's record, and ReWire Mix L and R. The reason we do this first is, if you don't do that, you're never going to hear any sound. So you can't just, if you have Logic and Reason on at the same time, there won't just be sound for no reason. You have to create a pathway for Reason's sound to go through Logic. That's what we've just done. Now, secondly, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open Record, okay? So Record's going to open up. I keep calling it Reason because the actual, what I've just done there and gone Record and Reason, now you can't even buy Reason separately to record. You used to be able to have just this bit here. So this little rack bit here. Record is now massive and it's got the whole software that comes with it. But you don't have to record on Reason. Anyway, going back into this is very important. When you turn on Reason or Record, it has to say that there. It has to say ReWire slave mode, right? If it doesn't, it's never going to work. It should happen automatically, because that's quite simply when you load Logic and Reason at the same time, as long as you load Reason second, that's the other thing, right? Always remember that. You have to load Reason second, or else it won't work. It won't be in slave mode, and you won't hear any sound. So that is basically, this is the first stage. What I'm going to do also, just to start, I'm going to create an instrument of some kind. I'll just go for something random, like let's do the subtractor. So this is just a bass synth. So we have a synth playing through Reason, okay? But actually, you can actually see that this synth, I'm just showing you how to change sounds a little bit as well. You know, we'll choose any sound. Let's choose that sound. Just to let you know, when you go back to Logic, it might seem at the moment like you're just using Reason, but just to show you what's actually happening, this auxiliary channel strip that I created within Logic, you see that when I play, it's actually playing back through here, through aux 1. Actually, I'll give that a name. I'll call that one ReWire in, yeah? And just so you know that if the ReWire in is not on, you won't hear anything from Reason, yeah? Now this is just the first stage. All I've done here is created an audio path from Reason into Logic. I have an instrument here, a Logic instrument, which I don't necessarily want actually. And can you hear how they're both playing at the same time? You probably don't hear it when the ReWire is on. But actually what is happening, because now, I'll go on to the second part in a minute. Now we've just done the very simple things. The issue at the moment that is actually going wrong with Reason, with ReWire, is they're both playing. Logic and Reason are both playing at the same time, and I press the same key, which is something that I've then got to change and make happen differently. Right, I'm going to leave the first one there, because that's the first bit. That's simply how to set up ReWire so that you can hear sound from one program to the other. Then I'll go a bit more advanced in the next one, yeah? Mm-hmm.